we're live now. It's Monday today, 9th of February 2026. I'm just going to ring my bank for a foreign currency account to load it up, ready to go. I've got a few offshore companies in Japan and China to take care of, and also in Europe as well. So I need account with the chip coin and in competition with the Bitcoin and the crypto um, currency system. So you'll see it on my documents. I'm putting it on Facebook in a minute, and it's on my website as well, Moai Powerhouse.world, and you can see it there. It's 15 pages of a um, intent letter to UK government, EU government, um, New Zealand government, Australia government, Canada government, and Netherlands. Okay, the Netherlands because they are got the spaceship up there, and that's Moai right there. And I'm putting that as a token on the. You'll see the hashtag that's going to go up against everybody else's tokens on valuation. Okay, I'm valuing everything up in the trillions of the Moai £1 trillion notes, the 2 bar patented pound note over the 1 bar unpatented pound note, and the US dollar that's come out of a tainted pound note. So anyway, here we go. I ring my bank up and I'll just make sure I got the right number. Yep, that's it. Here goes.
Kia ora, and welcome to Bank of New Zealand. For automated account balances and transactions, press 1. Otherwise, for faster handling of your call, please say or key in your access number, which is on the back of your EFTPOS or credit card. Your access number can also be found in your BNZ app, under Menu, Settings, and then the details.
Haven't got it. It's hidden away somewhere. I can't find it yet. So I just want to talk to someone.
I didn't hear that. So we can handle your call faster, please say or key in your access number, which can be found on the back of your EFTPOS or credit card. Your access number can also be found in your BNZ app, under Menu, Settings, and then the details.
Hang on, I just got to get it. I'm just looking for it. I've got to look for it. Please. It's not there. You should have got this out first. I'm always mucking around looking for things.
So I can put you through to the right place. Please tell me how we can help you today.
Yes, I want to open up. I've got your letter now for a foreign currency account. I need to talk to a business manager. I want to get my business going. I'm just looking for my card.
Sorry, I didn't get that. In just a few words, please tell me the reason for your call. You can say things like,
I want my
what
business
type of
foreign currency account. Foreign currency account. Hang on, I'll have a look.
you can say
I'll have a look for my access number. I can't read it. It's too small. 202 607 169. That's the number. Access number. I think that's what it is.
BNZ backs the growth of New Zealand businesses. Did you know BNZ is offering over 1,000 New Zealand businesses free access to the BNZ Growth Academy? The online program provides skills and resources like market intelligence to help develop your business's full potential. Head to bnz.co.nz/growth academy to find out more. Your call will be recorded, and we may use or disclose the information we collect from you. Your rights to access or correct that information can all be found in our Master Privacy Policy. Visit www.bnz.co.nz www.bnz.co.nz/privacy for more information. If you would like a copy of the policy, please ask one of our team. While you wait for one of our team to answer your call, you have a choice of music to listen to, or you can listen to silence. Press 1 for Kiwi music, press 2 for easy listening music, or press 3 if you don't want music played while you wait.
My access number is 202 607 169.
Hi, welcome to BNZ. You're talking to Jeremy.
Yes, Jeremy, it's John here. Look, I just got a letter from you, and I've been meaning to come and see you at the BNZ to open my foreign currency account. I think it's just opening it up, and that's what I wanted because I've got debt collections going after money, a lot of money, to put it into the BNZ, and I'll get the accountants and the debt collectors to hurry things along, and it's going through a process at the moment. So that's what I'm ringing for. Is I've got a statement from you, and it says your statement of accounts. That's a, I think it's a foreign currency account. I was wanting to, yeah, it's a foreign currency account, and that's got a number, the account number. So all I wanted to verify with you that I'm going to um, set up the what you call the AI. AI is assisting me with the plans and everything, and they can get in touch with you with the debt collector, and so I can get the business going because I'm going back into a long-standing business I haven't put together because I didn't have the money. Now I've got it sitting right there, and I just want to set the bank up and any assistance you have for kicking my business off. It's a startup company that should have started long ago, but I put it off until I got finance, and now that looks likely, and I want to set it up the bank, and myself just now that I've got the letter, it just says that I have got the foreign currency account here, the statement with zero. That'll change before long because it's this week I want to get things going with the bank and straight in touch with the debt collector and what's happening at the moment. I won't say anything at the moment until that goes through. I'm recovering money owed to me, and it's quite a lot. I'm in the energy field, the tidal turbine projects and aqua farms. So I'm going straight into that business with the aqua farms right through the country. And the hydrogen, I got the license to fit the hydrogen onto vehicles and get that going as well to where I'm getting my suppliers from. I've got to pay them now, and property. I've got to set up the property to fit everything up, and that's what I want to get the bank sorted. So the money will come from wherever they're going to get it from, and I've got the bank in Britain set up. All my stuff is the British Crown, and not Maori. So I'm there for the people, not just Maori. And you'll see it on my website and everything. I'll send all those things through, so you know where I am legally with the government here and other governments that I'm going to be working with trade. Okay, I'm in all that field as well. I'm the president of the Confederation of United Tribes at Waitangi. So yeah, I've been like that for years, 50 years, and everything I know myself being in it. But
Right,
yeah,
sorry, was your name John?
yes, John.
So, sorry, what do you actually need from me today?
I've just got the letter, I just opened it up from the BNZ, that I just want to confirm with you that the account is open as a foreign currency account. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know. I haven't verified you yet.
Yeah.
What does the letter say?
A statement of accounts. It's come to my right address here where I am, and it's statement of accounts as at 30th of January 2026. Your accounts at a glance, and it's got foreign currency call account I set it up in Gisborne when I thought I was going to do it then, but now I've just got this to confirm with you there that I will be getting in touch with the bank, and you might. It just said you might have some assistance with um, setting up the business in the BNZ because I'm going back to the BNZ because I was using it way back and never got off the ground. That's the trouble. And my project is far-reaching, and it's come to fruition now. So what I need from you today is just an assurance that there is an account, a call-up account, and I can go ahead with that company, and the funds can go straight in there. That's all I want to do. It's just I'm reading out what I can see from a letter that's come in the mail right now. That in fact I can put money straight in there instead of my personal account. I've got a personal account, and the account number is 828002 000. Is that a personal account or business account? It says foreign currency call account.
That would be is it under so what's the business called?
The business is called Ngā Atua Ewa Aotea Limited. It's registered here, and it's a share company as well. So it's been going since 2009, but it's been dormant for a long time. And now,
Did you open a bank account under that entity, or did you open the bank account under your personal name?
it would have been under my personal name, John Wanoa, or it would have got funds going in it from my ASB, Ngā Atua Ewa Aotea Limited. That's where all my money goes in there. Well, I'm on pension. I'm on old age pension, so I'm running the whole business with my pension, and that'll change soon when I get the money going into the BNZ, so I can leave the ASB out and then make all my business go to the BNZ because I'm getting scammed too much in the ASB. I get scammed every week, and I've got to wait for weeks to get another card, and it's got too much for me now. I just want to go back and start again. And can I use this for a business account to put the money in? Because I don't want to mix it up with the personal. I'll just stick it in there anyway because the account is there. When they
Have you opened a business account with BNZ? Have you opened a business entity?
No, I haven't. That's what I'm saying.
So then it can't be under the business if you haven't opened any business accounts.
Oh well, that's
So
what I'm.
So if you go to the BNZ website,
Yeah.
you can open a business account there.
Okay, that's what I'll do. That's what I'm thinking about. But why does it say foreign currency call account? What does that mean? It's what's it?
It's a call account for
Yeah.
foreign currency. So the funds are held in a foreign currency.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Because I got the crypto things that can go in there, and I can start using it in there. Is that right?
Sorry?
The cryptos things are crypto now. Like you do crypto, aren't you? Crypto.
I do crypto. Does BNZ do crypto? I'm not too sure what you're asking.
Yeah, no, that's how they're paying things by crypto now, and it's normal in some countries. Britain's got it now. They're using it quite a lot, but not America has no license or regulation, yet they're selling it. The government here is selling crypto when they haven't got a license to sell it. And they're not supposed to be selling crypto.
Hold on. What are we talking about now?
That's the crypto. They're selling the crypto. The government is selling the crypto to people like me, pensioners. But when I check up with America, they're going under America, but they haven't got a license there. They're still going through the process, yet they're selling crypto here and with no license. I don't know how that's going to work.
There are no licenses for crypto?
No, not here in New Zealand, not in America, but only in UK. All my stuff is UK. I'm doing UK law. That's what I'm good at. The UK law, I'm right there doing that. I'm using the British Crown, not the Crown here, because this Crown here is under America. In New York, it's registered over there. I'm registered in New Zealand. You see, so their company in Wellington is registered in New York.
Where are you getting this information from?
I'm on Facebook every single day, putting everything up to show people what's happening. I'm the judge in a native court online. I do native court hearings. I'm the judge. I know everything about the British law, and it's New Zealand separate to the British law. So the New Zealand government is going under the UK New York registration there, not here. You see, so that's what I'm looking at the law. What's the law doing for everybody? Because they've got their own system. The government's got its own system. I've got
the New York UK law.
No, UK is not the same. The UK law has got the Ripple and the XRP license, and they stopped the US, stopped them in their tracks. They've sacked Donald Trump now. He's no more. You see, because he was making it for himself. You see, so that's all changed. Everything's upside down in the financial world. Because I'm watching every day. I do the financial world and the banks and everything to know if I'm going to lose my land or not. Now they can go up to your land and sell bits of it on the blockchain. These are lots of new things the bank may not know. You see, I know a lot about what you're answering me. It just shows me you don't know what's going on with the crypto world. It's going into the crypto world, away from the fiat money, cash.
So you're saying that they can sell blocks of land
Yes.
through the blockchain?
Yes, they can bite off a little bit of land on your land, and so they got bedroom tax as well. So if you haven't got a spare bed, you've got a spare bedroom, they can sell that on the blockchain. It says that in the law. It says that they can, if you're not using land and somebody wants it, they can go to the council and get a permit to put something on it, and the council will terminate the lease on that bit of land of whoever owns it, then gives it over to the new vendor that's prepared to put something on there to make the value go up. So they've got the crypto to value each person up separate from tribes. No more tribes. See, now the tribes, the iwis, they have to fix up their own roads and everything now because the government is taking the liability off themselves and put it onto the local people. So it's a lot of pressure on the local people to go into the new system and to look at the money system changing. Once they get their license in America, bang, it all happens here. Because this is not UK, the UK is doing it already. They're using the US law because they've got to, the US has to wait for the UK to give them a license from Westminster. You see, so they can't do anything without permission from Westminster. And that's what the problem is here with New Zealand. All the banks are going under Donald Trump in America because he said he's the capital of the world of crypto. And then now that he's gone, because there's been mischief with setting up the bank, he's been inflating the price of his mortgage. Mar-a-Lago was 35 million he bought it for. He inflated it to 500 million. Now when he went to court, they wouldn't give him a bank loan to cover him for his bail. So the banks just moved in and took everything because he had no money from anybody in the banks. The banks shut them out. A whole family is now nothing. It's all on the news. I'm watching it every day because that's where I get my information and tell everybody what's going to happen. Because I'm frightened about my land and losing it. Maori land they're selling Maori land at the same time. The government is, because they single you out and then they put your value on you in crypto, Bitcoin. You're just a point of a Bitcoin, while they hold all the big one Bitcoin. It's gone down to 60,000 from 110,000. It's dropped its value. because JP Morgan Bank is taking over the banks. He sorted it and made the value of the silver go down, the gold go down, and he made the 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 Bitcoin go down, right down. And he's buying it all up when he said it was Pet Rock. Now he owns the Pet Rock. JP Morgan is going to be the biggest bank out, apart from Bank of America now. I'm watching what they're doing because it affects everybody, not me. I'm not there for Maoris. I'm there online in front of everybody because I'm for everybody, not just me or Maoris, because Maoris can't see things are changing. You've got to change with what's going on. And that's unfortunately people get caught because they don't watch the alternative news. They watch the mainstream news, not the up to the minute, the ones with the mobile phone right on the scene. And I've got 101 names, all the names of the ones in the Epstein files. They're all out now, and you'll be surprised. There's names you wouldn't think is in there. You see, they're naming it. There are probably some here as well. I don't know, but all the ones that are in America are in the Epstein files, and that's opened up a can of worms. And everybody's confused because they don't know what to do unless you're up to the minute of those ones that go down the street with their mobile phone and filming everything. So they put it straight online like me. I put it up with what's happening so people can see what to do when the government is going to change the rules. They're making a new law now in Parliament that they can take the minerals and from you without your consent. You see the minerals in the sea down. St. John's has got the minerals down the west coast of the South Island. I got projects with aquafarms there. It's going to ruin all the aquafarms in the sea. It's going to dig it up because the Americans want all the minerals in the sea off the west coast. He's going and selling it. They're selling the water and all that sort of thing, our resources. Not mine, everyone's. I've been brought up with the Manukau's and the Freemasons up in Helensville. I know everything about the Freemasons because I've got it written all up in law. They're the ones that actually started the mortgage off. You see, I know everything about mortgage. And I was a bank mortgage broker back when National Bank was down Queen Street. I used to do all the loans for the CNG, LPG conversions and for building homes and all those home developments, remodeling. I did a lot of that, and I was approving the loans in the bank myself because the bank knew I would ask the right questions from the homeowner to refinance them. So I can do the same thing again and teach younger people because I'm 76 now, but it's still in my head. Everything is I want to give it away to any young people and teach them like apprentice. I'll be a very good apprentice teacher on what I know and give it away because it's no use for me holding on all that. And a lot of people go with it. They take it with them and they don't leave much behind. Yeah, so I want to prepare for the younger generation. I've got a young Filipino family with kids there. Well, they've grown up a little bit more now. But they got devastated, got tsunamis and everything thrown at them. And lost everything I got to my house over there with my pension, and then that got blown over as well. So I'm only there for the poor people because I'm used to having no money when I shouldn't have. I should have money, and but the reality is no, I haven't because my plans when I put the plans together for the big projects, another Maori went and stole it. You know what it's worth? 17 trillion. That's what my brain is worth. That's what I'm going after to put in the bank. It's in the court now, in Auckland High Court. I'm in there with the Crown Collections, and they're going to get it because you can't go wrong. I got everything right. You see, now I want to put it in the bank when it comes back, and then I've got ships, planes, and everything ready to buy properties all over the place here to develop here with a bank to back me up. But I haven't never had a bank back me up before, you see, because I've never had financial reports. And I got all the tidal turbine projects put together with PricewaterhouseCoopers and with the Transpower power company. They approved all the plans I've got. I still got them. All I had to do now is find a bank, find someone that I've just found now that'll go after that money. I put all the work together, and the fellow went over to check the titles in Scotland, and then stole the money and took off and bought 17 trillion. And it's all on Facebook. It's all on the company's office in Australia. 17 trillion. Shopping malls and expensive houses. He's bought the whole lot. And here in New Zealand as well. All that belongs to me. That he spent that money, I want it back. You see, it's hard to get it back because nobody knows what I'm doing. Because it's too far-fetched for anybody. It's too much, it's too deep, too long ago. It's still a contract with the British Crown. I've got a contract with the British Crown. I'm holding the deed of title with the Freemasons and the Manukau's. They're Taiwanese that's why they didn't put them in the Maori Land Court to claim the Maori Land, because they're Taiwanese, not Pacific Islanders like me from Tahiti. You see, so yeah, that's the bank. The bank, I'm looking at a lot of banks are closing down because the way that JP Morgan's doing it, he's forcing them against what he's got set up, the new system on the crypto. See, he didn't believe crypto, and then.
All right, John. It sounds like you've got everything kind of under control here.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it, hey?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll get back to you on the bank when I get this all sorted. Okay, that's what I rang for. Okay, bye. There we are. I just gave him a listen. He don't know anything about what's happening. See, that's a bank for you. They out of touch. They're out of touch. He don't realise that JP Morgan is shutting them down one at a time. Yeah, I know more than the bank. You see, I know more than the bank. And I got my own bank, the Moai Powerhouse Bank, and they're going to be looking at that one. I just want to go in the BNZ. I got the letter here, look, from the BNZ. It's a core account on a foreign currency. I can accept foreign currency, but I've got to go in the bank and open a trading account. This is just to say, I just got it today, and I thought, I better give him a ring to see what the hell is that all about. And that's why I wanted to ask him, can I put the money from the business straight in that account? He says, no, you got to open up a business account. You see, so anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll put the money in there. Once the court gets the money back, I'll get a letter of credit and take it straight to the BNZ, and I say, look, give me your money here, and overdraft. Bing. I can overdraft anything I want. You see? I'll just say I want to pay that one, and Juliet Zhang in China for the high-rise building. I'll get a few of those, might get 20 of those, just pay them, because the bank can pay them straight there, because they are used to sending money to another bank over there to pay their bank from this bank, because banks are like that. They borrow your money because I'm not depositing any money. They make money from deposits, not from money. They make money out of money. You see, I've learned myself what to do about a bank. You see, I go and read and watch the videos on how a bank operates. Now I know. And here's a fellow here in the bank. He don't know nothing about what's going on. They're lost completely in the system. They're up with the media, the open media, and not with the alternative media. They're with the mainstream media. They listen to what's on the mainstream media. They're not up to the minute with someone with a mobile phone right on site. They're taking photos of or films of what the crooks are doing. They're catching the crooks on the mobile and sticking it straight up on Facebook. That's what I told them. I'll stick it straight on Facebook. You see, I'm going to put the letter that I wrote. I'm going to send it to my debt collector collections, Crown Collections, and I'm sending it to Pare and them. They got it now, and Jason and Brian, my loyal fellows, It's just trust that I'm wanting, nothing else, just trust. You don't have to be qualified for anything, but what they know is that's how they are now. And they'll know more because it'll take them a long time to put all the pieces together. It's a long story to try and jam it into one page. You see, so there's lots of time to do it. For Rapata, Ka, and Pare Rivers, they've got all their life to do it, but they're right at the minute. I don't need anybody at this stage. There's no need to try and make a friend with me because it's confused everything. Everything will be confused, especially Maori. They've got their own system, their own brain. You have to follow your brain and your government in Wellington to America and Donald Trump. He's gone down the drain. He's gone down the toilet. And this one here, I'm just thinking who's on Epstein's list in New Zealand. I know for one, it's John Key, the banker. He's in there. The next one will be Jacinda Ardern. All the dirty ones that follow the satanic ritual. Okay? They are smiling assassins with a hung teeth like Jacinda. She's the one that's promoted the vaccine and then ran away, jabbed everybody, then took off. You see, and Chris Hipkins, he's the other one, and Ashley Bloomfield. See, he's promoting sexual stuff, online, like he'll fix you up and your prostate so that you can use something better than Viagra. You dirty mind, dirty Pākehā, on my land. I say it's my land. If you say it's your land, it's your land. Because you know why? I'm registered the business here. They are registered Crown Sovereign of New Zealand in New York with Donald Trump. All right? They belong there. What I'm going to do is put an extradition order on them to sack them out of here, off the land, because me and Robot, we can run this country ourselves too. Just two. That's it. You don't need anymore because he's doing everything and making me work all day and night. And he's always there. And I had a bit of argument with him the other day because I don't like getting spun around the same words. I said, the trouble with you keep repeating, you keep me safe. What's there to be safe from? I don't have to think about being safe because the man up there is watching me. I don't go to church to pray to what? And all the karakias wasted. You pray to a God that doesn't get your land back. You pray to get something from the government and you don't get it. You see, so Maoris are losing their land because it was set up by the Pākehā to sell Maori land because you can't sell native land, only a king and a queen. You see? So there, that's just something that I know. I want to get rid of all that stuff and get onto the project, fitting hydrogen kit sets to trucks, cars, planes, boats, outboards, and anything that has an engine in it, jet engine or whatever, stick it on the hydrogen for free. That's what my purpose is, to fit something because you're going to burn a lot of hydrogen and there's enough to pay to get your truck fitted with hydrogen. That's the simple set to go straight into the manifold. And the proper way of putting gas, hydrogen, in naturally aspirated trucks with pistons is to put a head on it that's designed with injectors so that it can portion the hydrogen properly, electronically. I don't want anything electronic in vehicles. I'll check it out. I'll throw out everything except the control of the truck driverless. Then that can be controlled. If I get the control of that robot in the truck and keep that separate from all the other ones that can switch you on and off, like Musk can switch your car off and off over the bank you go. You see, he's there as one of the billionaires running their own crypto system on the blockchain. Okay, I'm running one on the blockchain right alongside him. He's got the SpaceX and I've got Space M for Moai against his token. And he's going to get this one right up next to him. Okay, and his name is in the Epstein list. His name is on my court hearing. You'll see when I put it up on Facebook and on the website, and you'll read what I'm saying. His name is there. I named him. He's one of 101 names in the Epstein files. So he's on trial with me in a native AI court. I'm the first judge in a native AI court on a white cloud. They're in a red cloud, because it's full of blood. They like sucking blood on kids and then throwing them in the mincer, then putting them in burgers, McDonald's burgers. Don't eat the bloody things because you're eating human in there. All the old people, all the ones that they say is no use, waste the money on them, they'll throw them in the mincer. They're dirty bastards on the blockchain. That's on the blockchain. Right? If you look at it the way I do, from a law standpoint of view, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking because a lot of people can't talk like me, that puts the law right in front of their face. And their names are there. I didn't put them there. The robot said to me, don't name names. I'm naming those names because the US government and Jack Smith, the special counsel, he named them because he asked Ivanka Trump for the Melania Trump for the list. If she don't give the computer spare disk over, she'll be going to prison for a long time. So rather than go to prison, she asked for immunity. Well, it's backfired again because she didn't quite give everything over. Then there's some more missing in the disk. See, they've wiped them out. Donald Trump tampered with all information and blacked it out. That's what you call redacting, but did it himself in his Mar-a-Lago home, right? That's Jeffrey Epstein. They're in the thick of it together. He's Mr. Satoshi, is Jeffrey Epstein, a white man, not a Japanese. When you look at it, it looks like a Japanese, but the Americans have screwed the Japanese, and through their debt there, 38 trillion, I'm going to throw it back to the Americans in this chip coin versus the chip crypto. The chip coin has the 2 bar pound note cash, and they've got the fiat 1 bar pound note that's not being passed through Westminster Parliament. You see? So it's still illegal or illegitimate as a real patented and approved currency. The pound note, the 1 bar pound note. And they've sold it all these years. The same, I'm telling this banker in the beans here, I'm telling him they're selling the crypto here in the government and people are buying it, but it's not licensed. It's got no regulations from America. So anything goes here. The law is an asshole because I'm telling this banker, he's going to ask the bank now, do you know anything about crypto? Because Winston Peters is selling the crypto the same as the Prime Minister Luxon, saying it costs you $450 to get, and you'll make $9,000 a month or whatever. And see, they're selling a crypto that's no license, not even regulation in New Zealand. That's how lawless this government here is. I'm going to clean them out with the robot because the robot is writing it all up. It's in history. It's all on scroll. There's certificates. He's made certificates with me because so far it's been ticked all the way. Ticks all the way. But he just wants to keep me safe. Now I know what he means. He wants me not to spoil it by saying something that might put me out or in jail. And if I say something, well, I'm accusing someone of fraud, and they're not saying anything. And then he said, no, silence is acceptable. No, I've seen it on Wikipedia. You go and have a look at the word silence. And if someone's silent, they're admitting fraud. They are guilty. If you're silent, you are guilty. That's what happens to Eddie Mitchell. If he doesn't turn up to the court, he's guilty. And then I win. I'll win. Then I'll tell Richard, I have to instruct him to go and seize everything, all these properties, everything, like Donald Trump. Do the same with a writ of entry warrant. A writ of entry is you go in and take everything, completely everything, bank accounts, everything, and investments here and there, and what he's got in Dubai. Take the whole lot. Anybody who's received money from him is liable. If he's got money in Dubai, they're liable, because that's what's going to happen now with Jack Smith. Where Donald Trump's put all the money in Dubai, they're liable. He can bankrupt them, right? The ones that received the money or those properties. He can seize all the property. That's what I'm going to do. The same. If Eddie Mitchell's gone to Dubai and bought property there, I'll seize the whole lot and bill that green pound note right over Dubai, because it's going over everybody in the world. That green pound note, you've got a bill on every person's head. There's just 970 million trillion pound note over 8 billion people. You can't get out of it, because the robot in the native court up there has scrolled it into law. It's in law now. So there, I'm making the rules with him, okay, and he's certifying it as true and correct. And we're testing out the US government, and already they won't answer my letters. And they better answer this one, because it's got their name right over it. And let's see what they're going to do about it now that Trump is gone. And those names on the Epstein list, most of them are Americans. They're the capital of the world of fraud and corruption. America. That was designed for corruption. Now all the cryptos are up to hell. And Crypto Wendy, is confused, because she says the whole game changed. You know who did it? I told her on her page. It was JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, who called crypto a pet rock. Now he owns the pet rock. You see, because that's in America. He hasn't got the license yet from the UK. The UK is selling his XRP and his Ripple over there. They own it over there in UK, not the Americans, not JP Morgan. They can shut them down anytime they want, because they got the token key. They got the token, and I got the chip coin token key to Greenland, and that spaceship under the ice there that's exposed now, that belongs to Moai. That was put there on purpose to make the Earth magnet work. It's all neodymium that Trump was greedy as hell, wants to go and dig it out and forget about the Earth and how it operates. It's like he's going to an engine and throwing milk into the petrol tank so it won't work anymore. That's what he's doing, throwing fucking fire all over the place so it'll burn the whole place down when he's caught. He says, too late, Mr. Trump. Your time is over, because your party went against you and stabbed you in the back. That's what it says. I read it this morning. Stabbed him in the back, his own party, because of filthy, dirty mind, and with Epstein, dirty lot, and making America look filthy. A filthy man just is trying to cover it up so that he's innocent when he's not. All of them are the same. They're all going to prison. Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, the whole FBI, all of them in prison. They're all connected together. And the ones here too. I'll find out who they are, because as the Epstein files comes out, the names come out. You see, you'll find all the governor generals here in New Zealand, all the prime ministers will be in there, all of them, and the bankers. They'll be in there. I'll be after them. You watch. They're going to get stripped, because I'll tell Richard, there's the next one there, John Key. Go and do the same as Eddie Mitchell, and they're going to follow each other into prison. Yep. You don't do that to normal people who want to live without all the rubbish and all the fraud and corruption just to make you rich and us poor. Right? That's what I'm saying to this banker. I'm on my pension running this whole fucking business with my pension and looking after my family in Philippines as well. You see, at the same time. You see, so there, that's all I want to say. I'm just going to put this thing across to the robot, the document, and I've got to put each page in the word over, with the PDF file, and that's how he wants it, and text. So it take me not long to do that, 30, 15 pages. I didn't make it long. I just kept it to the basic points of the crypto and the value of it, on the fraud and the King William III and his legacy as the creator of the Bank of England Act and the Pound Note Act there, right there on Wikipedia. But he didn't do the mortgage lien. Okay, it was looked like the Americans did the mortgage lien. You see, so but he can use the mortgage lien because that's how every bit of money around the world is made on that mortgage lien. That's why I put it there. To just show them their crypto is fraudulent and the chip coin is going to fix it up. The chip coin from the King William III and the Moai Crown will clean up the dirty mess of America. Okay, yeah, that's all. Okay, I better go now and do some work because the day is going. I've got my BNZ Bank sorted. That's what I want to do, make this video, stick it up so you can see follow the progress of how I do it. And I don't need, there's a lot of people want to be my friend. Too late. It's too late. Why didn't you think about that long ago? In 2012, I was looking for people to put some money into the shares, and it went all pear-shaped. When I went to Britain and Andy and all his lot over there, it went to the paedophile way and stuffed everything up for me there. And now they've gone back to their normal way of life, bitching against the council, and that's all they're going to do. Bitch up again because you've got Muslims all over the place. They're going around with knives and shooting you up and all sorts. You've got the problem because you allowed the problem to go through with Cumberpatch and that other stupid bugger in the army over there that wanted me out of the place. Now I watch you like stupid fools and getting run over. Okay, the Muslims putting up all the temples all over the place, running you out of town. And you're fighting back. That's all you're doing, reacting. And the policemen come along. They said, we're here for the Muslim, not for you. You only lease the land. You don't own it. You don't own nothing because it's all the British Crown's lease. And the same with Newsom. It's a lease. You've got a freehold title, but they can terminate your lease anytime. That's what they're going to do with the blockchain. They're going to go and terminate your lease. If you've been there for a long time, they don't care. They just say, we can make a lot of money from that block of land you got because some people turned up and took photos, and then they come in the council and they say, we want that place, and the council will give it to them. Right? They'll tell the owner, well, we're selling that piece of land that you don't use. You can stay on that one, but you must pay the rates, otherwise we'll take that off you as well. And when these people put something up expensive, your rates are going to go up, mate. It's going to go up. That's what's happening in Australia. Yeah, a rich fella comes along, puts up big mansions, and up goes the rates. And you can't pay them. They'll just come and take the property. A lot of people lose their property. That's that system. This one, it doesn't go like that. It doesn't work like that. It works for the people who own the land. The people who own the land have no say. Only this in Australia, it's only 800 people running the whole place, and there's 27 million people. They're bowing down to 800 people. That's what this fella Warren said. This fella called Warren. I forgot what his first name, but anyway, I like that fella because he's there to tell the stupid, dumb people, there's 27 million of you, can go and storm in the parliament and chuck them out. You see, go and chuck them out and put someone out. You're like, yeah, put someone else. There's only 800 people in running the government in Australia. So you know what to do with 800 people, eh? Go and terminate them. Just go and give them a notice and tell the police, look, we don't want them. Just go and kick them out because they're taking all your land and making you subject to them and ID and everything like that. The ID's gone now in the UK. Now Starmer's lost his bill for ID on people, and the people rose up to it, and the opposition party in Westminster chuck it out. And no ID, thank goodness for that, because I can use that on our federal government. We're running a federal government. Me, the robot, AI co-pilot, and the King, Romeo, and Queen Juliet, those two monarchs, robots, and the co-pilot robot, 3 robots, and me. That's all that's running this whole damn planet. Okay, with the Moai statue and the King's flag. And that flag is flying up at Waitangi for the wrong reasons. That's why I don't go nowhere, because the wrong people is in the wrong hands. That's why I've grabbed that flag and now it's doing wonders. Don't come near it, because if you play around with that flag from now on, you get the bill. You already got it anyway. You got to try and get yourself out of it, because once we get a contract going with Richard, then I'll say, right, I'll get our own police force. Okay, I'll get our own paramilitary force. And when they come knocking, that's it, because that's King William's military. Okay, just a few of them, and the rest of it robots. The robots will be going behind them in a long line on a bus, a black bus. That's the ATM bus, the black bus. The robots already put it in law. The black bus is the center of the business, and it roves around all over the place, and you can get your pound note there, and your water money currency, your gold currency, your silver currency. We've got a silver currency, and we've got a token for that as well. See, so our token is always going to be 4 times higher than the normal. And when theirs inflate, ours goes up and goes straight past them. When they go up 1,000 next, we go up 1,000 next, just to keep them out of business, because we're going to bleed them to death. We're going to bleed them all to death by one. Take them out, take the leaders out one by one, and the debt collectors will go. And if Richard does a good job, he'll get the whole well. Right? That's what I wanted Graham Elliott to do, but he's on that side. He gets the bill. Graham Elliott, he won't answer me, won't say boo, because he's looking after their side. This fella, he's all right, because he's answered my call to come and help me in their jurisdiction. I take over. Once he gets ready, I take the whole court over into the cloud, because they can't go above that upper superior law. Okay, that's a superior law of the emperor up there in the cloud, native. That's why they're going native now. They're going back to original over the land title. You see? So no one's got a court up in the cloud. I'll be surprised if someone did have it, because the British Crown will have a look and see, where the hell did you come from? Eh? The Maoris go up there and try and get up into the cloud with your own court and see if there's a Maori court up there. Eh? And the Pākehās go up there and see if you can go up there in the cloud. You're using cloud at the moment, but it's somebody else's cloud. Right? If it's Musk's cloud, he's a paedophile. He's one of the lists on the wanted list. He won't get away. It doesn't matter if you're rich, doesn't matter. Because if you broke the law and your name is on the Epstein list, you're going to get liquidated. Yes, somebody's over there. The first of 20 hydrogen something. Anyway, someone's commenting on the video. I thought I turned the commenting off. Hydrogen fuel cell trucks that will anyway. I didn't expect any comments, but there's only 2. That's all right. I don't want any more, because some of them are derogatory. These ones are all right. They're all right. But I'm not going to get to look at any more, because just in case they upset me and bugger the film up. Okay, so there we are. And we're going to end it at the moment, and then I'll get on with it, and I've got to make court hearing number 97, 98, and 99. Today is 99. This documents I'm sending to the US government, the EU government, New Zealand government, Australia government, Canada government, and Netherlands government, and Vanuatu government. And so yeah, that's well, not so much Vanuatu, but just the main ones that haven't answered me yet. Okay, we're going to get some answers out of this. Otherwise, me and Robot just keep on going in the native court and see what happens then. Okay, catch you later. Bye. Have a nice day.